Inspired by other virtual choirs,
It's a huge morale booster.
freshman Jack Gervais
I'm not a professional, I'm still an amateur.
decided what his high school course needs now
You really can't do the type of stuff that we would have been doing around this time.
is a little more music.
There is no technology that can create a situation where people are singing in different places and sound like they're singing together. It just doesn't exist. All right, let's do a warm up. Find a place to have some good posture.
Jack floated the idea of creating a virtual choir to his chorus director, Mrs. Bailey.
So I was really excited when Jack came to me and offered to put together a virtual choir.
The first song Jack put together,
O Lux Beatissima.
It translates to "Oh Blessed Light."
I think Jack did an amazing job.
It was a song that my treble chorus had worked on last fall, and they had already performed it. It came together quite nicely.
It's kind of a long process.
Because of Jack's editing.
I just recorded it in my room.
I recorded mine in my room as well.
Students record their parts using their phones. Then Jack gets to work.
Most of my time is spent is just mixing the audio. And then once I have the final mix of the audio, I export that and I take all their videos, cut out the audio from their videos, sync them all up with the audio.
After more than a dozen hours editing,
and then it's done. Saying it like that makes it seem a lot simpler.
So I was very impressed with the way he synced all of our voices together and made it blend so well.
I personally really like the song.
sophomore Sebastian Carlson is part of the ensemble that sang Skyfall.
It was really fun to sing that, and to be able to sing in a virtual choir with other people is a really neat experience.
Students learned that song at home.
It was not quite as polished as the first one, but I still think it came out pretty nicely.
The virtual choirs are giving Greely students a sense of togetherness.
It's really fun to create these types of projects. And especially right now is a time where I think we need them the most.
I thought it was a really good way to have everybody distanced but still singing together as one.
When I was first listening to the song and mixing it, I kind of teared up a little bit just because it's really emotional to hear all these voices but to not actually hear them in person. It's bizarre.
But Miss Bailey says it's no substitution for the real thing.
What we really miss is being together. We miss the interaction with each other. We miss the camaraderie that comes from this really intense experience of taking a piece of music and really polishing it.
It is really hard not to be able to sing with other people. Chorus is such a major part of my life that to have it suddenly gone like this is really difficult.
Chorus and treble chorus, I know for me, it's one big family, so it's really especially hard not to see everyone. I miss the camaraderie and just the whole social aspect of it.
We recently got a report that singing, even once the school year gets to start again, is one of the worst things that we could do.
Choruses will likely remain silent long after schools open their classrooms in the fall.
They reported that we would need to be 16 feet apart from each other to be able to sing safely. So I think hearing that report made it even harder to not be in our choirs.
But students are still finding a silver lining.
Puts into perspective how much you should cherish those moments.
We have realized how much we miss each other. We know what we're missing, and we're going to appreciate it so much more when we can get back together.
Ms. Bailey says students are using their time apart to grow closer together.
Our choir teacher, Mrs. Bailey, always talks about how music is a really good way to express ourselves and bring joy to other people through something that brings joy to us. And I think it's really cool that our community can hear us sing even though we can't sing together.